am now.
Grader. Man. All right. Oh, it's the
Time flies.
Oh, no. Timer's still going. We got 30 seconds. All right. Welcome in, guys. Why don't you, if you don't know who your neighbor is, introduce yourself to someone sitting to the left or right of you. Make sure you know someone around you as we welcome in today. We got 16 seconds.
Yep.
Bryn, are you ready?
I am ready.
You ready to have fun at JHM today?
Yep.
Okay. Someone already looking at the prizes we got going on in 3, 2, 1. Well, hey, welcome junior hires officially to the start of our service. If you guys didn't know, 5:30 is a very special and unique service. And the reason for that is everyone turn around. There is a camera that is facing our direction. Just give a little wave to the camera, because what we do is we have an online audience that is actually watching with us live. So for those people who couldn't make it in person to JHM today, they're hanging out with us, but online. So online people, we are so glad that you're here. And to my audience people, we're so glad that you guys are here. If you don't know who I am, my name is Tammy, and I am on our youth staff. And over here we have Bryn. Bryn, tell us a little bit about you.
I'm in 8th grade, and I serve in tech.
8th grader serving in tech. Something that you guys may or may not know is that a lot of the students do stuff like hosting, leading worship, run the tech booth back there. There are so many opportunities. I know, and they're so proud of it too. So many opportunities for you guys to get involved with what makes happen our junior high services. So Bryn, let's kick off into our first get to know you game of the day. Are you guys ready?
Right.
You guys ready for a game? I'm feeling like kind of like this sort of vibe right now from the audience. Are you guys ready for our first game of the day?
Yeah.
Nod your head, nod your heads. All right, everyone is gonna stand up, and we have a game that is called Eat or Yeet. And if you guys don't know what the word yeet is, let me give you a quick little definition. It means get it out of here. I don't want anything to do with it. It's disgusting. Get it out.
Yeah.
Something like that, right? So what we're gonna do is we're gonna put up something on the screen, and you guys are gonna decide if you would rather eat or yeet it. And you're gonna stand on that side of the screen that you agree with. So let's get up our first one, and here it is, ranch. Would you rather yeet, you're gonna stand on that side, or yeet it? For those of you joining us online, put it in the chat as you're here with us today.
That's gross.
We got some eaters over here. Now, guys, let me tell you, ranch is so good, not just with a salad, but I'm thinking like pizza. I could eat ranch with like, you like Chick-fil-A ranch? I could eat ranch with my chicken sandwich. I could eat ranch with probably like a taco even. I don't know. Ranch. Ranch is delicious. Anything else you guys eat ranch with? Salad. That is true. Chicken nuggets. All that good stuff. All right, now, guys, tell me, why is ranch a yeet for you?
It tastes, again, spicy spoiled milk. That's the first thought I get in my head when I taste ranch.
What?
So.
Spicy spoiled
It
milk.
has a taste to it. It has a taste to it.
No. Ranch is delicious,
good.
right, guys? Nod your heads along with me. Ranch is delicious. I don't know what you guys are talking about over there, but ranch is good.
No.
We want to eat it on this side. Let's go to our next one. Here it is.
Oh my gosh.
Whipped topping.
This is my favorite.
Don't know.
This is so good.
I don't know. The thing is when you get older, with age, your taste buds change, and you just can't handle the sweetness anymore.
It's so good. It's so good.
Wait a second. You guys don't like whipped cream?
It's
like
really
that?
good.
It's like, it's kind of weird, right? It's too much. Too much going on. Wait, talk to me, guys. Why are we fans of this whipped, artificial, very fake tasting?
You can put it on anything, like cookies or brownies or berries.
What do you guys put it on? Shout out what you would put that whipped cream on. Your chicken nuggets?
Everything?
Your pineapple.
Yeah,
that actually, wait a second. Maybe I want to go. That sounds really delicious right now. I'm not too sure. Well, let's go to our next one. Here it is.
Black jelly beans.
Black jelly beans. Speaking of old people, Bernard, do you want this side?
I mean,
I'd understand if you want this side. Wait, I gotta figure out what you actually, do you know what a black jelly bean is? It's licorice.
It's black licorice. It's so bad.
do you see how everybody is staring at you guys right now and they're like, you're crazy? Here's my thought about black licorice. The only person that I know that actually eats black licorice is my grandpa. And you guys remind me of my grandpa right now. I'm just saying, guys, talk to me. Is black licorice disgusting?
Yes.
Just give me one of these.
So
one
bad.
of these.
It's
right
so
now.
bad.
They were like, I feel like they had their pitchforks ready. Yeah. Wait, can we actually do that one more time? And then Josh is going to videotape that. One more time. How do you guys feel about black licorice? Oh, boo, get it out of here. That was amazing. All right, next one. Here it is. Oh
Spam.
my gosh.
No.
It's delicious. No. Yes. Wait a second. Wait a second. Spam.
No.
Spam. Okay, now here's the deal. Everybody who ran to this side was jumping with joy because I gotta ask, who here has actually tried Spam? You've tried Spam. Okay, who here hasn't tried Spam? Well, you got nothing to say because Spam is delicious, and if I was a chef, I'd cook it for you guys right now, and I'd win you over. Have you guys ever had something called Spam musubi? Let me tell you, fun fact, I'm actually from Hawaii, and it is a thing that we eat Spam there. And so since I was a baby, my parents were probably like spoon feeding me Spam. It's true. It's delicious. It's delicious, right guys? Yeah. All right, let's go to one last one. Here it is. No!
Pineapple on pizza. It's good. It's actually pretty good.
Speaking of Hawaiians, I can't even tell you how many times I've been asked as a Hawaiian if I like Hawaiian pizza. Guys, tell me how you feel about Hawaiian pizza. Okay, all right. It was a little.
I mean, it's okay. It's not great, but it's okay.
All right, how do you guys feel about Hawaiian pizza? All right. We feel indifferent here. Why do you like ham on your pizza? And you like pineapples? But then your pizza gets soggy. And then it's gross. And then it's like flappity even more than it was before. It's a flappity pizza is what I call that. And it's gross. And on that note, guys, it's so fun getting to know you. So head back to your seats. Head back to your seats. All right, guys. Well, hey, I know there's some people who are just newly walking in while we're playing that game. My name's Tammy. I'm on our youth staff here. This is
Bryn, and I'm in 8th grade.
She's an 8th grader volunteer. Yep. And I want you guys to grab something that is probably underneath your butt right now. And it is called this Carnival little flyer handout. And I got to talk to you about something really important coming up, which is this Wednesday. This is the biggest of the JHM events outside of camp that will be happening this year. We have some big, jumper floaty thing. What are those called? Inflatables, and we're going to have a massive ice cream bar, and we're going to have a Nerf war, and there's going to be so many incredible things you are not going to want to miss. Our special carnival that kicks off our summer events happening Wednesday. So go home, tell your parents I got to be there. All right, guys, you got it? Good. All right, Bryn, are you ready for another game?
I'm ready.
All right, so let's do this. We have our next game called Back and forth. And the way it's going to work is, Bryn, I need you to choose someone from your side who would so be willing to play this game. And I'm going to choose someone from my side who would be willing to play this game. And I want my friend right here. All right. I got my person. You got your person. All right. So the way that this is going to work is we like to do a game that's called King, Queen of the Hills style. So it means that we bring two people up to compete against one another. Come this way. And then what we're going to do is we're going to put a category on the screen. And you guys have to go back and forth, shouting out an answer that comes from that category. You cannot repeat an answer. You cannot take longer than 3 seconds to come up with an answer. You cannot be the last one to try to get an answer whenever the bomb goes off, and you'll know it because it'll freak you out when it happens, or you're out, and then we choose another person to compete. You got it? You're going to go back and forth. So it's kind of like this. If we do chip categories, and then I go Lay's.
Doritos.
And then we just go back and forth. Make sense? Yeah. All right. So here we go. Bryn, can you introduce your person standing next to you?
What is your name?
Jocelyn.
Sixth grade?
Yes.
Sixth grade,
nice.
Jocelyn. Everybody say, hey, Jocelyn. All
Hey,
right, all right, all right. And then over here we got,
Elena.
and Elena is in what grade?
6.
Everyone go, hey, Elena. All right, all right, all right. It's good. Okay, are you guys ready? All right, here we go. You're going to face the screen. I'm going to stand on this side, so you got your view. I'm going to put my mic in front of you. And here we go.
3, 2, 1, go.
You go first. Oh, great. Disneyland.
Universal Studios.
Knott's Berry Farm.
Six Flags.
Raging Waters.
3. I don't know.
2, 1.
Okay.
It's so
That was
aggressive.
an explosion. Wait, she left already.
Oh,
All right, bye. Okay, so that's how it works, and that's how it goes. It's ruthless. It's ruthless, and bombs will go off here. All right, why don't you choose another person to compete against Elena? Elena is doing so well up here with the guidance of Holland's answers. I mean, yeah, that's how you do it. But Holland, no more giving answers. All right, who do we got on this side?
My name's Van.
Van.
What grade again?
6th grade.
Van in 6th grade. All right, Van, are you ready? You think you can beat Elena? You think so? Here we go. Next one.
3, 2, 1, go.
Salmon.
Trout.
Rainbow trout.
Goldfish.
Fish.
No. Come up with another one. 3, 2, 1. No.
Oh, Van.
Oh.
And that's it. And that is it. Choose another one.
I'll take you back there. Yeah.
Yes,
yeah.
you. Is that startling anyone else besides me? It's like a you. I don't know. That's scary. All right, who do we got over here? TJ. In 6th grade. We got how many people are in 6th grade? That is
Oh, wow.
that is a lot of 6th graders. All right, welcome 6th graders. All right, let's do this. TJ, you're gonna start us off, okay? Here we go.
3, 2, 1, go.
Fire ant. Red ant. A beetle. Bumblebee.
A mosquito.
Wasp.
A spider.
Fly.
A scorpion.
Stick. Stick bug. It's a bug.
A bee. I don't know.
All right. Wow, you're doing so well at this. Do you know things? You know a lot of things. She has a lifetime of knowledge. All right. Our last competitor. Let's go.
Yeah.
All right. Last competitor. Wow, there's so many 6th graders, guys. Welcome. All right. Last person to introduce. Name.
Oh, I'm Matthew.
Grade.
What should I say now? Oh, 6.
6th grade. All right. Are you ready? You're going to start us off. All right?
Okay.
Here we go. Let's go.
3, 2, 1, go.
My birthday.
My birthday too.
Let's come up with another category. That
That's
one
hard.
was-
That one's
That
hard.
was the weirdest. I know. I just felt.
But that's one. That's like.
All right. One more category. Here we go.
Am I still in?
Yes, you're still in. I
3,
just didn't like that
2,
category. Just
1,
I don't know.
Go.
Soccer.
Volleyball.
Basketball.
Swimming.
Water polo.
3, 2, 1.
deal because Matthew, you did win this round, but you are the only one who won, and she has been long time standing. And here's the deal, I just feel bad because you've done so well at this game. Do you think that you should win this game as well? She said, yeah. Do you guys think she should also win? I think so too. So the way that this is gonna work is we do something called the Wheel of Destiny. Now, Bryn, talk to me a little bit about what we have going on here.
We've got some gift cards and some llama plushies.
Llamas, if you didn't know, JHM, our mascot, is the llama. His name is Larry. He has a name.
We've got some Poppets and
Poppers.
Legos and these things.
Guys, we got some good stuff you would want to walk away with today. And so the way it's going to work is we have our wheel of prizes. And Elena, we're going to have you walk over there first. And it is motion sensory. So once I go like this, but it only works for people who actually won something to actually get this prize. So Elena, it's only going to work for you. So once you go like this, it's going to spin up and then you're going to win. All right. Motion censored. Yeah. You got to spin real hard. You know what I mean? Yeah. There we go. And here it goes. Prize is a llama
You can
plush.
pick any one of them.
Choose the one you want. Oh, she went for the gray one. How adorable. You should name it and let us know what you name it. All right, Matthew, go ahead. And yes, you just wave it and spin it. And let's see what you win. Oh, it didn't work. Yeah. There it goes. All right, we got a Krispy Kreme.
Krispy Kreme gift card.
Krispy Kreme.
Do you like donuts?
Gift card.
Well, then
All
here you
right,
go.
enjoy. All right, guys, so something that we do that is a JHM tradition, and for those of you who have been here before, who have visited a JHM service, we have something called the
Impossible Shot.
Impossible Shot. All right, and so the only way you get to participate in the Impossible Shot is how, Bryn?
Is if you're a 6th grader that's never done the Impossible Shot before.
Never done it before. Or if you're here.
Or if you're here for the first time.
For
or
the
brought
first
a friend.
time. So I gotta ask, who here has never taken the Impossible Shot before? Never, ever, ever. All right, let's do it. If you haven't, go ahead and make a line on this stage, and we are going to go through every single one of you for you to take the Impossible Shot. And the way it's going to work, Bryn's going to set you up, and I don't even know that we're going to get to know your names because there's so many of you. I need another volunteer who is good with setting up children with arrows and bows. So, Elliot, can you stand on stage and also help them with these bows? Brian, maybe you can help with the lunch boxes. All right, so let's go. Bryn, when you're ready, get them to release those arrows. And I got to show you guys something that is at stake today. And okay, I can't even pick it up. I'm just dragging it across the stage. If you just so happen to make the Impossible Shot, everybody on stage, just look at this really quickly. If you don't know what this is, it's called it's an Oculus, and it's fantastic. And I don't even have one because I don't even know how to pronounce it. But you have to be able to make the Impossible Shot and get it through in order to walk away with the Oculus today. That is how it works. So go ahead, take the Impossible Shot, and let's see. First up, go for it. Shoot away. All right, how do we do? He missed. Okay. Well, while you guys are going, and I'm going to show you guys the next thing, to everybody who's sitting down, every student who is in 6th grade. So even if you've already done the Impossible Shot because you visited here in the past few weeks, every 6th grader will walk away with a one-of-a-kind Mariners JHM lunch box. I know. And our 7th and 8th graders right now are saying, why did we not get one of these lunch boxes? Because it's so fantastic. You get a t-shirt that says, I missed the Impossible Shot because you missed it, because no one will get it. And there's one other thing these lunch boxes have, which is a special edition Larry the Llama playing card set. It's fantastic. How are we doing over here? Oh my goodness. All right, keep on going. We're getting set and ready. Wow. There are arrows getting caught in roofs as we go. Van, here we go. Let's see what you got. Oh no, not even close. Not even close. TJ, let's see what you got. Oh, and I don't even, it just went into the abyss. With all this fog in the air, I couldn't even see it flying. All right. Next up, here we got Kinley.
Oh, so close.
And then it hit 2 students
I don't even.
on the way down. Let me tell you, if you were in the line of fire, you're in the line of fire, and it's just how it goes in JHM. All right, next, whoa! Another student taken out by the impossible shot. We don't even know how to hit that arrow, but we sure know how to hit students here. All right,
Nice shot.
all right. There's a good little flick going on. All right, Brody. Where did it? We are getting
in the
really
audience.
good at hitting students here. This is wild. Tammy, my name is Tammy. Wait, that's incredible. Our names are almost the same. Next up, I love this outfit, this purse, adorable. All right, and here we go, drum roll. Drum roll, and you guys are doing so good at hitting the roof, and you're doing so good at hitting students. All right, made it through the balloon arch we have today. Welcome, 6th graders. We have 4 left.
All
My
right.
goodness. There's a lot of 6th graders here today. Next up, here we go. Here we go. Oh, what's happening here? All right. You got it? Yep. Hold this. Yep, you got it. You got it. I'll do it with you. I'll do it with you. Here, I'm going to. Oh, okay. You hold that, and then I'm gonna. Yes, we're gonna do it together. We're doing it. We're doing it together. Guys, let me tell you, that's the closest it's been. Closest it's been all 5:30 service. Good job. Good job. All right, Solana. Let's see. Oh, whoa. That was awesome. I love these. These are such stylish kids. Oh, my goodness. And then last but not least, Isabella. Here we go. Here we go.
Nice shot.
Oh. Guys, I'm about to lose my voice. That was wild. And that is why we call it the impossible shot, because let me tell you, none of you guys got even close to that. But I hope you like your little merch that you walk away with that says, I missed the impossible shot, because you all did. Well, guys, I'm so glad you're here with us at JHM today. We are going to go into our worship, so why don't you stand up, and our worship leaders are going to lead us.
What's going on? Welcome, 6th graders. So good to have you. Hello to the stream. Come on, we're going to worship together. Put your hands together. We like to have some fun here. Here we go. All right, come on, we sing this out. We worship.
We worship the God who was. We worship the God who is. We worship the God who evermore will be. He opened the prison doors. He parted the raging sea.
worshiping. We're not done yet, boys. Come on, help us out with this one. Put your hands together, everybody. Sing this out. When all I see, when all I see is the battle, you see my victory. When all I see, when all I see is the mountain, you see the mountain move.
Everyone put your hands together.
And as I walk through the shadow, your love surrounds me. There's nothing to fear. There's nothing to fear now, for I am safe here. Come on, we sing this out. So when I fight, every voice.
So when I fight, I'll fight on my knees with my hands lifted high. Oh God, the battle belongs to you, and every fear I lay at your feet. I'll sing through the night. Oh God, the battle belongs to you.
Come on, sing this out with me. And if you are for me, who can be against me? For Jesus, there's nothing impossible for you. When all I see are the ashes, you see the beauty. When all I see is the cross, can't you see the empty tomb? Come on, let's sing this out. So when I fight, I'll fight on my knees with my hands lifted high. Oh God, the battle belongs to you, and every fear I lay at your feet. I'll sing through the night. Oh God, the battle belongs to you. An almighty fortress, you go before us. Nothing can stand against the power of our God. You shine in the shadow, you win every battle. Come on. Nothing can stand against the power of our God. An almighty fortress, you go before us. Nothing can stand against the power of our God. You shine in the shadow, you win every battle. Nothing can stand against the power of our God. An almighty fortress, you go before us. Nothing can stand against the power of our God. You shine in the shadow, you win every battle. Nothing can stand against the power of our God. So when I fight, I'll fight on my knees with my hands lifted high. Oh God, the battle belongs to you, and every fear I lay at your feet. I'll sing through the night. Oh God, the battle belongs to you. Oh God, the battle belongs to you. Jesus, we thank you so much for that truth that you don't let us fight our battles alone. God, we love you. We lift this service up to you, and we pray that we would feel your presence in this room tonight. We love you, and all God's children said, amen. Go ahead and take a seat. Check out the screens.
Hey JHM, my name is Mandy, and I love being a part of our junior high team. Whether it's your first weekend here or you've been here 100 times, welcome to junior high. We're so glad that you're here. Over the next few weeks, we're going to have serving highlight videos where we're going to tell you all about awesome ways that you can jump into junior high. And today, I'm going to kick us off talking about the Inside Out. Boo, 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 amazing! It is our weekly program where we have junior high students just like you share stories of how Jesus is changing their lives from the inside out. We actually have a studio here in our building right next to the bathroom. When we film our episodes, we have students behind the scenes. They're doing camera, directing, audio, they're hosting, they're sharing their stories, and it's so much fun, and we want you to be a part of it. If you really want to jump in, the best way you can is next Saturday, we're having an event called Survivor Day. Wow. We're actually going to have our junior high team and our high school online team together for one day of fun, recreational challenges, a barbecue, and we're going to plan for what the fall looks like for the Inside Out. So whether you're on the team or you're brand new, this is the best way to jump in. It's going to be so much fun. If you want to be a part of the Inside Out or have more questions about serving, the best way is to visit the Grow booth right after service and grab this cool little flyer. Wow, amazing, so cool. Inside Out right there, sign up, and it's amazing. So I'll see you next Saturday at our Survivor event, and I can't wait to hear and see how serving is going to change your time here in junior high. I'll see you in 7.
What's up, everybody? Great to see you, JHM. Welcome. If it's your first time, you're sixth graders, welcome to Launch Weekend. We have a barbecue planned right after service. You and your family, your little sister, whatever, everybody can come. It's going to be awesome, and we don't want you to miss it. It'll be great. Grab a hamburger, hang out, and meet our team. We'd love to meet your families as well. And if you're in 7th or 8th grade, welcome aboard as well. If you don't know how it works right now, grab your program, reach down around you, grab your program and a pen, and I'm going to give you a little challenge from God's Word tonight, and want to encourage you to write down, take some notes as we go through, and I also want to say welcome to those watching online as well. I saw JK and Lindsay, others watching online. Great to see you in our live stream as well. Others as you watch it throughout the week, welcome aboard. I heard the call of the chalupa. Has anyone ever had the call of the chalupa before? It's middle of the afternoon. You have somewhere probably important to be, but the chalupa or the Crunchwrap Supreme or the Doritos Locos Taco, it calls your name. There's nothing you can do except answer that call. Now, I had somewhere kind of important to be in a little while, but I knew I had time to make a run for the border. And so I did just that. I said, guys, we've got time. Let's go. We piled into my car, and we drove to Taco Bell. About 10 or 20 tacos later, I said, hey, it's getting kind of late. We better hurry up. We don't want to be late for this thing that's happening in a few minutes. So we pulled out of the Taco Bell parking lot, stuffed with cheap Mexican-inspired food, and then we headed towards the most incredible traffic jam I've ever seen in my life. Now, we had somewhere very important to be, and now we were going to be late. Not a little late, really, really late. Let me just give you a pro tip from the future. When it is your wedding day, don't be late. And no matter how strong the call is for tacos in your life, don't go get stuck in a traffic jam and be hours late to your own wedding. It wasn't my wedding, but it was a buddy of mine who's in the car with me, and we called and said, we're going to be a little late. And then I had a bright idea. We were on this highway, and so if you've ever been like riding with your family or whatever, every once in a while on like the 5, there's this like kind of gap in the wall, and you're going this way, and it says no U-turns. It says don't use this lane. It might even say authorized vehicles only. It's like an emergency or a police car. They can like do a U-turn or whatever on the highway. You should never, ever go on that road. And I thought to myself, it's a shortcut. It's a shortcut. I can get out of this traffic jam and get to this guy's wedding. The groom will be on time if I just take this little illegal shortcut. And so what do you think I did? I stayed in my car and in the lane, and then no, I took the shortcut. But I waited until other cars went, and I'm like, they're fine. They're getting away with it. It's no big deal. And then I waited till a car pulled out to go around, and then I got behind them, and there was a car behind me, and I'm like, I am totally going to get away with this. There's no one. This is awesome. I'm sandwiched between 2 other cars. And I did an illegal U-turn, and the guy drove off. And then I did my illegal U-turn, and the other guy behind me did the illegal U-turn. And do you know who the cop pulled over? Me. It was unbelievable. Not only was I late for this, and I made the groom late for the wedding, I also, we were really, really late because I tried to take a shortcut. It was not a good shortcut. Now, if you play video games, you know a little bit about shortcuts. If you've played Minecraft before, you know about God mode. God mode's kind of a way to cheat the system. Maybe you've heard about someone in your school who has cheated the wrong way, and they have cheated on a test, and they've been dishonest. They got kicked out or whatever. Video game, the very best video game ever made was called Super Mario Brothers. It was amazing. I actually brought a little clip of it so you can see something called a warp zone. Now, a warp zone is where you're on the second level of the game, and instead of going to the normal exit, which is right here, the green pipe, you jump over it and you go around and you find the warp zone. And it's a shortcut that takes you to world 2, 3, or 4. You can go halfway through the game just from level 2. Now, that's a pretty amazing shortcut that cuts you to world 4-1. Now, here's the deal. Some shortcuts are a really bad idea, like doing an illegal U-turn. Don't do that. And some shortcuts are a warp zone to help you get ahead. Well, tonight in JHM, especially if you're here for the first time, you're in 6th grade, I want to give you some warp zones, some shortcuts to get the most out of your 3 years in junior high. If you're here in 7th grade, some of these you're like, I'm already doing that. If you're in 8th grade, you're like, I'm already doing that. That's great. And maybe there's one in here for you to learn from as well. But especially for those of you here for the first time, I want to make sure that you're ready to get the most out of your 3 years in our junior high ministry. You've got your pen, you're ready to go. Let me give you the first fill-in your notes. Here's the first one. Commit to being in a life group this fall. We have an amazing summer planned. We have a carnival this Wednesday. We have a painting night where we're going to do masterpieces from Bob Ross, the greatest Netflix artist of all time. We're going to watch his video and do paintings. We've got a silent disco. We've got an unbelievable week of camp planned. You're not going to want to miss a single week of our summer. But this fall, there's a chance for you to go and take this really big youth group where it's a crowd of people, hundreds of people at camp, and join a smaller group of people, and they'll be just like you, maybe even the same school, and you'll be put with an awesome leader to help you grow in your faith. They'll help you through the good, the bad, and the ugly of whatever happens in junior high. This group of people will be there for you, and I hope that you'll commit to being in a life group this fall. Now, here's what some of the scriptures say. The scriptures help us learn truths for our lives today. And we're looking at all these verses here from Galatians chapter 6. And here's one of the things that it says in Galatians 6 that I think will be helpful for you. It says this, Dear brothers and sisters, we'll put it on the screen. Here we go. Boom. There it is. Dear brothers and sisters, if another believer is overcome by some sin, you who are godly should gently and humbly help that person back into the right path. And be careful not to fall into the same temptation yourself. The whole idea here is that together we're much stronger than being alone. And one of the most important things you can do is jump into a life group so you have people who have your back, some people that will journey with you in life. Even Jesus didn't do life alone. He had 12 close followers and friends called the disciples. And we need close followers and friends like that as well to help each other in the journey of junior high. So here's the warp zone. Here's the way to shortcut in a good way. Don't wait to get connected. I talk to 8th graders all the time. And 8th graders are like, I wish that when I was in 6th grade, I had joined a life group. I wish that I'd gotten more involved. Let me give you a warp zone. Don't wait to get involved. You can get connected right away and get ahead and grow deeper and stronger in your faith if you jump in right away as a 6th grader. If you're in 7th, 8th grade and you've been waiting, man, this is your chance. Jump in this summer and then let's have a great time in the fall. We got a question. Yes, sir. I am one of the leaders in life groups. That is correct. I just had my 8th grade boys graduate and they're now in high school. So I don't know what I'm going to do this year, but I'm one of the leaders. In fact, there's Adrian. He's one of our leaders over there. Who else do we have? I saw Brian. He's one of our leaders as well. We have amazing women and men who serve in our ministry who love Jesus, and they would love to be your life group leaders. That'd be awesome. So fun. All right, second thing I want you to write down is this. Don't carry your burdens alone. At some point in junior high, things are going to get challenging. And as you grow up, sometimes you're gonna run into a problem or a temptation or a struggle that you have never faced before. It's normal. It's called growing up. But this is why you need someone who will help carry those burdens with you. You need a good friend or a life group to help carry those burdens. In fact, here's what it says in Galatians chapter 6, now verses 2 and 3. It says this, share each other's burdens. Grab your pen and underline that in your notes. That's a really great phrase. Share each other's burdens. And in this way, obey the law of Christ. If you think you're too important to help someone, you are only fooling yourself. You are not that important. It's kind of funny to me when the Bible just speaks so plainly. It's like, listen, you need to help each other and care for each other. You're not important, and it's dangerous to do life alone. Now, we know this because the heroes in our culture, they do life together, and they protect and defend each other. Now, normally, if you come to JHM, I'm going to be wearing a Star Wars shirt. I just always do. Every single week of the year, except this week, they asked me to wear our Inside Out shirt, which is our Instagram show. If you don't have Instagram, talk to your parents, watch it on their phone, whatever. We have an awesome, where a junior hire shares their story on Instagram or on YouTube every single week during the school year. It's so good. Anyhow, I don't get to wear my Star Wars shirt tonight, but I love Star Wars. May the Force be with you. In fact, let me show you a picture. Here's a few of some characters from Star Wars. It's Luke Skywalker, Princess Leia, and Han Solo. And they are inseparable. They defend each other. They love each other. They're the best. They're a great team together. And that's what I want for you. I want someone to defend you and to journey through life with you and protect you and to carry each other's burdens. Let me give you another example from our culture, another movie you might have seen. This is from the Avengers. And oh yeah, these are some of our favorite characters, right? It's Captain America, it's Thor, it's the other guy, and they're just, okay, Mr. Stark, okay, I get it. But they defend each other and they protect each other. They're a good example of what I'm trying to have you do, a great shortcut in your life as well. One more example, if you've ever seen the Harry Potter movies, this is Harry Potter and two other people. I don't know their names. I've never seen it. But anyhow, it's a... Oh, thank you. It was them. She knew them. Very good. Very good. I don't know. It just... I've been living in a cave. That's good. I'll take more questions about Harry Potter at the end, but no, I did read the first book. It was fine. So here's what I want you to do. I want to give you some warp zones. So write these down. Here's some warp zone ideas. When you show up at church faithfully, it's going to help you grow faster and stronger. If you're faithful in your attendance to groups, it's going to give you a deeper and stronger relationship with your friends and with your leader. And then I would also encourage you, don't just show up at life groups or church, but participate. That person who's your leader, they care about you, and tell them what's going on in your life. I was talking to one of the boys in my life group, and he's had one of the most difficult, he's a freshman now in high school. He's had one of the most difficult, he's got some stuff cooking in his family that's really, really tough right now. And he was able to open up, and it made a big difference in his life. So don't just show up, but don't be afraid to open up. So don't miss groups. Be faithful each week and open up to your leader as well. Third thing I want you to write down, another big chance to take a shortcut is this. Jump in and serve. Use your talents, your gifts, and abilities to serve and love other people. You can serve in a bunch of different ways in our ministry, but to be selfless is part of what God expects from us as well. To care for and love other people. In fact, there's people this week that set out your pens and program. There's someone running the lights and the screen. And if you're watching the stream, there's a student who's the moderator and the camera person and the director. Like, there's so many places for you to get involved, to use your talents, gifts, and abilities. In fact, I want to give you 4 of them up on the screen. I'll show them to you, places where you can jump in and serve. Here's the first one up on the screen. Here's an idea of where you could serve. Go to the next one. Let's put them up on the screen, the 4 options. Here's the first one. You could be a part of our worship team. You could play the drums or the guitar or the ukulele or the bass saxophone. Is that an instrument? No? The xylophone? Also saxophone. Thank you. You could lead worship. That'd be awesome. Here's another way for you to get involved. You could be part of the welcome team. Make people feel welcome, especially when they're here for the first time. You could host the games on stage. Maybe someday you could even help teach the message or lead the discussion at your table. That would be unbelievable as well. I believe in you. You can do it. Next one. You could run part of the Inside Out, our testimony show. You could share your story, or you could learn to edit video. It would be awesome to have you host our online show too. Use your gifts and talents. And finally, you can also join our tech team in the back. They serve every single week so faithfully. You could jump in and use your talents. Now, this isn't just happy wisdom from Pastor Josh at JHM. It's from the Bible. Here's what it says in Galatians again. We'll go back to Galatians chapter 6. And it says this: pay careful attention to your own work, for then you will get the satisfaction of a job well done. All of us are designed to serve and to do work for God's kingdom. You don't need to compare yourself to anyone else. In fact, grab your pen and underline that phrase. Don't compare yourself to anyone else. Because sometimes you're like, I don't want to serve because I'm not as good as them, or I'm not as talented, or I'm not as beautiful, or Don't compare yourself to others. It's always a losing battle. And says this: for we're each responsible for our own conduct. Let me give you an example. I know we're 6th graders. I'm just meeting you. And you might think I have everything all together in my life. But I actually sometimes compare myself to other people. And I wish I was a little bit different. Let me give you an example. There's a guy, his name is Arnold Schwarzenegger. He's the strongest, toughest dude in the whole world. He actually has been a movie star, a weightlifter. He's Mr. Universe. He's the governor of California a few years ago. This is Arnold Schwarzenegger, and he is a beautiful man. When I compare myself to him, I go, we have very similar builds. No, okay, wait. I want to have his. I don't have that body. I'll just say it. I don't have it. I would like it. I'd like that. But what if I could put a better face on him? Like, what if I had the face of Mr. Incredible? Now, that would be awesome. If I could take the body of Arnold Schwarzenegger, the face of Mr. Incredible, but you know what? I need more. I need really good friends. So what if I had beautiful Hollywood friends who could, like, be my besties in the world? And then I need a cool place to work, so I would work at the office. But I really love Star Wars, so I also need a lightsaber. That's exactly. Now that is the perfect world you know what? Let me just say this. When you compare, you lose. In fact, write that off to the side. That's just a free extra fill-in for you tonight. When you compare, you lose. And the scripture says, don't compare yourself to others. Just do the work that God has given you to do. And I hope that you'll jump in and you'll serve and you'll get involved right away. We probably should take Mr. Schwarzenegger off of, yeah, that's right. Yeah, probably get him off the screen. Here's some warp zone ideas to help you jumpstart and shortcut your JHM experience. You could stop by the Grow booth right outside if you're here in person this weekend. Right outside of our youth room, it says Grow on Your Own. And you can jump in and get involved. You can get a Bible or a resource guide. You can find ways to get involved right away. I hope that you'll sign up for camp. Already 300 people have signed up for camp. It's going to be an unbelievable year. We fly in the best speakers in the country. We have our amazing band. We have inflatables and small groups and food trucks and slip and slide kickball. And we have a llama hunt where we hide llamas all over the whole church property. And you could even win an Xbox. We do some crazy stuff at camp. You don't want to miss that. And I hope that you'll check out the serve teams and jump in and get involved as well. One last thought in your notes. Life isn't a video game. There are no shortcuts and warp zones, and you only get one life. So make it count. I hope that you will say, hey, I want to take some shortcuts in JHM. I want a warp zone, but in a good way. Not an illegal U-turn when you're supposed to be at your best friend's wedding, but a shortcut to help you grow faster and be stronger and have a deeper faith. The richest experience ever in JHM. These are some of the ways you can warp ahead. Life isn't a video game. You get one life, so make it count. Now, here's the deal. As you're putting in your last fill-in, and I know there's a lot of words, so some of you are like looking up at the screen, filling it in. As you're doing that, let me tell you what's next. Every week in JHM, we end with a simple giveaway, and then we dismiss to our discussion groups. So this weekend, 6th graders, you're going to hang out in here with Bella and me for a little while. 7th graders, you're going to go outside the room to your leaders and discussion. They have great questions for you to talk about, and they also have great snacks that you get to enjoy too. And 8th graders, you'll head out and go upstairs as well. And we end with a little bit of discussion for a chance for you to talk about how maybe you would want to get involved in JHM as well. So glad that you're here. I hope you'll take the warp zone in your 3 years in junior high. You guys bow your heads and close your eyes just for a second. Let me pray, and Tammy's going to come up and do our giveaway. God, thank you for every student that's here. God, thank you for the 7th and 8th graders that so many of them are involved in life groups. They're going to camp. They're even using their talents already. I'm so impressed by our upperclassmen that are here. God, thank you for all these incredible new 6th graders, their energy, their fun, their excitement. We are thrilled to do life together for the next 3 years in JHM. And God, I just ask you to help them to be faithful women and men who become strong followers of you, Jesus. We want to be faithful followers of you, and we know that starts right now as a young person. We love you, Jesus. We ask all those things in your name. Amen.
Amen. Guys, can we thank Josh for that awesome message today? We are so glad, 6th graders, that you are here with us. And so the way we like to end
what are we
our
doing here?
services.
Ooh.
Oh, I see Cold Stone. Here's the deal, guys. If you check in and there's no checkout anymore. I know 6th grade, you check, elementary, right? You guys check in, you have to check out. We still ask that you guys check in with us because we want to know that you're here. And when you do, your names automatically get put into a raffle.
Whoa, and at the end of every service, if you checked in, you're automatically entered to win?
Yep. And we give away stuff like Cold Stone gift cards.
So tonight you're getting free ice cream. One person is going to be picked at random and is going to get $10 in Cold Stone. What?
All right.
I love it.
So let's spin up some names on the screen.
Names.
And here it goes.
Yeah, and if you see yourself up there, let out a little yip. Like if you see your name, go yip, just so we see it.
Yip.
I see Faye, TJ, Savannah, Paxton. We got a lot of people. Do you see your name?
All right.
Okay. All right.
Ready to find a winner.
Cold Stone in 3, 2, 1, stop. Kayla. Where are you at,
All
Kayla
right,
Long?
here we go.
Congratulations.
Good and faithful. Kayla, what grade are you going into? Are you 7th or 8th grade now?
8th grade. Big time 8th grader won today.
Here we
Congratulations, Kayla. So fun.
Guys, as we release you to your groups, I want you to grab that carnival flyer that we talked about sooner. And then so that when your parents pick you up, you say, I have to be here because you
take me to the carnival.
You have to. It's going to be so good. So, all right, guys, we will see you in 7. 6th graders, you're going to stay here. 7th graders down the hallway. 8th graders upstairs.
8th graders, if you're watching online, we'll see you next week. Bye, everybody.